So, one of my favorite players of all time has declared, shockingly, to no one's surprise, shocker, Marvin Harrison declared, shocker, the top two prospects since literally last season declared for the NFL draft. And we're all sitting here going, I never saw it. It's like they sat out their bowl games. Man, I'm scratching my head. I was so amazed that this happened. He's going to the Bears. He's literally going to the Bears. Where Chicago sits right now, where they've earned themselves the number one overall pick. Why would, with how underwhelming Justin Fields has been and the Justin Fields experiment of the last 3 seasons, 21, 22, and 23, why would you keep him? And that's not to say he sucks. That's not to say he's a terrible quarterback. I think if he's put in the right spot, I mean, for example, look at Baker Mayfield. He's having a resurgence of his career, having like 4 different coaches, 4 different coordinators, like for every single year he's been in the league. He hasn't been able to stick with a coach and be fortunate like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, who have had the same coach their whole run, or this year with, Harbaugh and Jackson in Baltimore. He's probably going to get shipped off to one of these other teams that are looking for a new head coach, Falcons, Titans. He gets shipped off there, and then they basically ask for nothing in return because they're like, we're getting Caleb Williams. Unless something absolutely crazy and stupid happens, just like how the Jets and the Jaguars were fighting over who gets Trevor Lawrence. Bears, Washington Cardinals, Patriots, I think. Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. are going 1 and 2. Everybody says Drake May is going 3. I don't see it. Maybe there's something I'm missing there. But I think with how plentiful you could look at this quarterback draft class versus 2021s and 2022s, where it's like, ooh, Kenny Pickett is our best option. Like, I really think like it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer that he's going to go number 1. I would be shocked if I would say Michael Penix should be the second quarterback off the board, but that's just my opinion. Like, we've all known ever since he won the Heisman, and I would even debate ever since, the Oklahoma game when they were down to Texas and he was subbed in for Rattler. I'd say he's been a top prospect since then. But definitely, just like how when Trevor Lawrence whooped on Alabama, and it was no different with Caleb Williams. This year, it's clear-cut. It's clear-cut, just like, Joe Burrow's year in 2020 and Trevor Lawrence's year in 21. Like, he could have played 4 games, 5 games, broke his pinky, and people still would have been like, hey, high risk, high reward. Let's still go get him. You see what I mean? So that's my opinion on that. Is he a bust? I don't know. Will there be off-field issues that they got to work on, like character development and like him owning stake on a team? I could never find that article. I really couldn't. Like, I researched it, and all of it seemed just like rumors and clicks. Like, I know, like, there's a thing with his dad and stuff or whatever, but it's like, I've never heard him actually say in an interview, I want to own a percentage of an NFL team. Like, I've never read that anywhere. Anyways, I'll probably double check on that, but we already know he's going to be number 1. We already knew he was going to go to the draft. I would have been surprised if he came back. And, I mean, I think if USC's team probably went 10-2, or if they just had a more decent defense, he definitely would have stayed and hung around with Lincoln Riley for 1 more year and then gone to the draft. But, I mean, the defense stunk. I don't think this has anything to do with how, Miller did in the Holiday Bowl. No, I think he just knew, like, hey, like, I don't need to be a 6th year, 7th year senior and play more to show more film. It's like, people have wanted me since I won the Heisman. So that's my opinion on that, and I will catch you in the next video.